difference. I would have not saved all of that money that I had in those envelopes if it wasn't for the fact that once I put it in the envelope, it's kind of forgotten. Like, I don't think about it versus leaving it in the bank. I think that I have the money to use, and we all know we don't have the money to use it because it's been allocated for something, and then later on you're scrambling trying to figure out where you can take from so that you can pay for something. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am so sorry. I haven't been recording for the last like 3 paychecks or so. The last time that I recorded was at the beginning of the year, so that was the 3rd of January. But a lot of things happened during that time. My birthday, first of all, was on the 16th of January, and then on the 21st I got married, and so that also threw me off on the budget that I was trying to do for this upcoming year. And so we are going to take the mindset of, if you fall down, you just get up and continue to do what you were meant to be doing. I'm so excited to be married. What we do on the bi-monthly amounts for each of these items is like groceries and the food for the dogs and gas, things that are necessary, and then the other things are things that we are building up ourselves for, so being debt free, as well as Christmas presents, and then car maintenance that is coming up. That is also where our funding goes from for the car tags that we need to pay in a couple months from now. I already went to go buy some groceries for the house because we were running out of food, and we try really hard not to go out as much as possible, and so that's why we didn't go out for the last 2 weeks or so. And so we were running out of food, and we had to pay that from our bank account, so I hadn't taken it out. I'm only gonna put what is rest, which is, instead of 200, it's actually 160 though. Now we already spent on groceries, so it's only going to be $40 on that one. But everything else should be about the same. I'm gonna have $1 less on personal because I bought a lottery ticket, which I actually won a ticket, so super excited about that. Here you go, this one. So then super excited that I won. But that was my personal thing that I bought, so that was $9 instead of 10. And we're gonna go through our envelopes. These are actually the envelopes that I use. I'm just starting out, so I don't have any of the fancy envelopes, but you gotta work with what you have, right? Like, for example, right now, this, I'm using my cell phone, and it's being held by my steamer as a tripod because I am not going to have any equipment for this channel anytime soon. But let's go through these, and these basically have 0. My birthday, I treated myself to my birthday. We were going and use this $20 for the wedding because Kat, my partner, actually got us bikes, but they came in with some pieces missing, so we had to like return it back again. So now we're gonna start this budget again. And then Christmas, I had to use kind of like my Christmas present for myself was the wedding dress, so I had to use this $50 that we had here. But I went to the bank and they didn't have like small $10 bills, and so that's why the $10 bill is missing here. So what we're gonna do is, for those envelopes that we do have the money. I'm just going to exchange these notes for this, for bigger bills, so that we could have change for the rest of the things. So let's start with debt. So debt is extra money that I am trying to collect because I'm trying to do the Ramsey snowball, where I'm paying off one of my credit cards, but I'm gonna let it collect maybe like 2 months in a row, and then I'm gonna put that money into the bank and pay like a big lump sum, so that right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 25, 35, and that is 50 and 75. And so I'm gonna add 75 more dollars on this one, so that's gonna be, I believe that is 300. Oh no, I'm sorry, 150. 75 plus 75. Let me see here. 75 plus 75 equals 150. Yeah, that is correct. Okay, and so instead of having all of these, I'm going to put them back into here, and then now I'm gonna have an actual pile for the tent. Let's see. And maybe let's take the 50, so that is 50 and 110. So let's count 50, 100, 120, 140, 110, and we'll put it back in here. Okay, we'll put that to the side. If you notice here, I have bank and bank because those stay in our bank. So because of coronavirus, we don't want to be touching as many things as possible. So when we order out, we just pay in our app, and then we use and we go and get the food. And then for gas, we use the machine in the actual pump to do the gas, and so that's why we have that money in the bank. And then the household items, we have still the $50, and we're going to put 50 more dollars, so that's gonna add up to 100. And then maybe next time I'm gonna have $100 bills where I can exchange all of this. So that is 20, 40, 50. Adding it up to the money that was in here. So that is 20, 40, 60, 80, and then I'll change these again to another 20. So that it could be 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 20, 100. And then cart maintenance, I have $30 here, and I'm gonna add $30 more, so that's gonna be 60. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then put this one back. So 20, 40, and 60. And health, I put 20 last time, and I'd used $10. And then this actually, I have not been using it correctly because I should be paying my copay from here, My copay is $25 every time I go and visit the doctor. But I've been paying my pills from here. That is why I have a $10 extra. So now I'm going to let's put these back in here and let's get $10 then. So it's 20 plus 10, that equals $30. And so I have this envelope that has all leftovers from groceries, takeout, and gas. But I'm actually not using it here. What I'm doing now is because grocery and takeout and gas, well, takeout and gas is in the bank. I'm just putting it into the savings account. And so probably here, I'm only going to use the money that is for groceries. I'm just going to put the extra one. Of course, we don't have any of it because we went over budget in January because of the wedding. So we bought food for our guests. And this is really small wedding. Basically, my two sisters and one of them has 3 kids. And so her 3 kids, and then my sister came, and then my other sister with her boyfriend. And we've all been quarantined together kind of thing. So that's basically what our guests were for that event. Oh, and one of our cousins. So for personal, I'm gonna have $9. Four. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 9. And we have nothing in here, so it's going to be 9. I'm going to put this on the side here instead, because that one I'm actually going to stuff my wallet with. And then the next one is Christmas, and there's nothing in there, so we're going to put $20. So it's $20. Bikes, there's nothing again, but we're going to start again, and that is okay. It's kind of like when you are, that is $20 because there's nothing. When you are changing your lifestyle and eating more healthy, sometimes you fall off the wagon. That doesn't mean that the next day or the next meal that you're gonna have should also be unhealthy because you're already falling off the wagon for a breakfast. So this time we're gonna try to make it more than just one paycheck. So this one has nothing, and this is 35. So 5, 15, and 35. And our last one, which is our dogs, is 50, and that pays for their food. So that is 10, 30, and 50. And usually this goes by like on the dot, basically. Every 2 weeks or 2 weeks and a half, we have to go and buy more food. And then here we should have left over $40. So let's count it, starting from the smaller bills. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5, that is 20, that's 10, I'm sorry, plus 10, that is 20, and 20 plus 20, that is 40. So count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 40. And this is going to go into my wallet. So this is where I keep my personal one, and this is where I keep for the groceries. So I'm going to put groceries here, and my personal, remember I said I was going to leave it to the side. I'm going to put $9 in here for myself. And that basically completes everything for this time around. So thank you everyone for coming, and subscribe and like, as well as write any comments of the things you would like to see. If you would like me to explain a little bit more about certain things, please do so. I really appreciate all of your support. So thank you everyone. Till next time, bye.